Hello friends, today let's see how to replace a Roma Plus electrical switch. This is an electrical Roma Plus electrical switch. As you can see, the switch is working but there is some sort of flex in the switch. You can see that the leftmost switch is a proper one and the rightmost you can see that the edge has come out. I mean there is some issue with the switch placement, not placement, with the structure of the switch, so it might fail in the near future, so I wanted to replace it. So let me show you how to replace this switch. It's a simple step-by-step process which can be done by yourself without the need of any electrician. As you can see, to the switchboard, to the other end, to the right end and to the left end, there will be a small gap like that where you can put your screwdriver or any sharp object. It's better to use a screwdriver and just pull it open. As you can see, the frame has come out like this, and now you can see 4 screws to the borders of the inner frame. When you unscrew these screws, then you will be able to access. No, it's not to the 4 borders, it's to the either end. So from my electrician has fixed it at the middle holes. It can be either fixed to the border 4 ends, the 4 borders, or in the middle. As you can see, he has used only 2 screws to fix this inner frame, and once I unscrew that, the frame has come out. As you can see, this is how the inside of the switches looks, and we have to now change the middle switch. So as you can see, there is a lot of wiring, and if you are new, you can just take a pic of this wiring connection so that even if you forget how the wires are connected, you have a reference to look back into. And before doing any of these changes, please make sure that you cut off the electricity. You can go ahead and turn off your main switch, or you can remove the fuse of that particular board. It's always better to turn off the main switch so that there is no electricity in the board. If you are new, please go ahead and turn off the main switch and then go with unscrewing the electrical board where you want to change the switch. Now as you can see, I am removing the wire connections. If you are a newbie and if you don't remember these connections, you can just go ahead and take a pic in your mobile and keep it for reference so that while you are connecting back, you can check your pic and connect the connections accordingly. It's a simple process. It just takes 5 minutes and it's very easy. As you can see, I am losing the screws for removing the wire connections. Let me show you. See, now there were 2 connections. I have removed both of them. Now we need to take the switch out. So as you can see, the switch has brackets which connects to the frame. So we have to push these brackets so that the switch comes out. Let me show you that. As you can see here, the black part is the fix and the white color part is the frame, and the switch sits on the frame like this and gets connected with those brackets. So I am trying to push the brackets with my screwdriver which I used to take the frame out. It's the same screwdriver that I am using. So even if you have a small tester or a small screwdriver, you can do this job pretty easily by yourself. So once let me show you, it's not coming with this way, so I'm trying to push it so that it comes out. Let me show you. That's it. See, now the bracket has loosened and the switch has come out. So this is how the switch looks once you take out of the frame. This is where the switch has gone bad, and you can see that flex. See here, you can see that flex. See, that is a flex, and this might go bad or it might give electrical shock. So it's better to always change it. And I bought a new switch from a nearby electrical shop which costed around 60 to 70 rupees, but the price on it is mentioned as 128, but it was around 60 to 70 rupees as far as I remember. So let's go ahead and open the packet and show you the new switch beside the old switch. I'll place both the switches side by side so you can see the difference for yourself. So this is the new switch. This is how it comes in the packet. And let me hold the old switch. As you can see, the old switch is the left one and the new switch is the right one. You can see the flex right in the old switch. So this is how it looks from the back. And this is how the switch looks overall. The quality of the switch is pretty good. I have used this switch for around 4 years, and after that it went bad. So right now I'm changing it. So this is the new switch. So you have, for inserting, you just have to push it, so the brackets will get stuck to the frame. As you can see, it's a snug fit, and after that you just have to loosen the screws where you have to give the Y connections, and then if you remember the wire connections, go ahead and connect it accordingly. It's just 2 wire connections. If you do not remember, and if you have taken a pic, and if you are a new person doing this, just go ahead and check the pic properly for your reference, and then go ahead and connect the wire so that you don't make any wrong connection, which might result in a trip failure or your fuse going blown off. So now, as I do remember the connections, it was just 2 wire connections. So I'm just inserting the wires into the proper holes of the switch, and then I'll go ahead and tighten the screws. This whole process should not take more than 5 to 10 minutes. As you can see, as I am showing it for the video, I'm doing it very slowly, but it won't take more than 5 to 10 minutes, and you can do it by yourself, and there is no need of calling electrician for this job. Basically, if you are okay to do it. So now there was some issue in pushing this wire into the switch, into the hole of the switch. So I made sure that the wire is properly tightened, and I'm trying to put it. As you can see, there is no space. This is the middle switch. If it's the either end of the switch, it would have been very easy, but this is the middle switch, so there is less gap for my thumb and fingers to place in between the switches and push the wire. So I am struggling a bit. Yeah, as you can see, now I'm trying to push the wire with my tester or the screwdriver, and now that I have done it, I am tightening the screws. After tightening the screws, do check for any loose connections. Make sure that there are no loose connections, and then you can do the same steps, repeat the same steps in the reverse order while removing the frame, what you have done while removing the frame. Now one wire is connected. I am trying to insert the other wire, the black one, into the switch hole, and then I'll tighten the screw. As you can see here, there is no space for my fingers to do the work properly, so it's taking a bit of time. Apart from that, it's a pretty easy job, nothing technical or nothing too difficult to do it. So it's a pretty quite easy and straightforward job. So let me show you. Yeah, so now I have inserted the black cable as well, and I'm tightening the the screw was more tight, it seems, so I have loosened the screw, and I have inserted the black cable, and I'm tightening the screw now so that the cables are snug fit and there are no loose connections. Make sure that there are no loose connections once you tighten it. See, now that I have pulled the cable, the black cable came out, so that means it was not tightened, it didn't get fit properly. So I'm trying to do it again. Make sure to do this once you push the cable inside, and once you tighten the screw, make sure to pull the cable and see that the cable doesn't come out easily. As you can see, the cable was not tightened properly, not placed and tightened properly, so I am doing it once again to make sure that there is no loose connection and the cable is snug fit without any cable movement after the fixture. Because if there is any loose connections and it touches the other cables, once you put it there, once you put back everything inside, then there might be a case of tripping or fuse getting blown off. So it's better to make sure that all the wires are fitted properly and there are no loose connections. Now that I have done it again, so let me tighten the screw and show it for you whether the cable is fixed properly or not. So yeah, it seems the cable is fixed properly. So now let me go ahead and place the inner frame, tighten the screws, and just do whatever I have done at the starting in the reverse order. So place the inner frame, tighten both the screws in the middle, and then place the outer frame. So this is a simple job which takes not more than 5 to 10 minutes. Guys, it takes a lot of effort and time in making these videos. Please do support my channel by hitting the like button, and do subscribe to my channel and share this video if you like this video. A link for the product is posted in the description. You can use these links for purchasing the products. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.